Hi, everybody. Well, look at that. The cargo bay's got floors. Okay, not exactly. What you see there is I bought some particle board from the local hardware store, and I've created a couple of kneeling pads. They're just big pieces to distribute my weight, and there's a lot of it, equally across the ribs and the back so that I can get into the back of the fuselage and actually do some riveting. So there's a lot of rivets when you put these two together that you just can't do alone, right? You saw me at the tail end of the last video trying to reach my hand around those two bulkheads you see me fiddling with around there, and you can't do it. You really can't. You might be able to get one or two, but you know there's at least a dozen, maybe 15 back there that you have to get to, and that's just not realistic. So I made these boards to set in the back, which is awesome. Today I also have a special guest. His name is Andrew, same as me. He's a glider pilot and a regular pilot as well, and he is very interested in doing some building. And I think after spending a few hours with me, he realized that, my God, if this lumpant vulgarian can do it, so can I. So it was pretty cool. Now, before I actually get my lardo butt in there, I made sure that those ribs, so that the very back ribs of the cargo bay area, are clecoed up to the tail cone section. Right, it's very important. Those things are still flopping around. Once they're clecoed in place, they're nice and strong, and then I felt, safe enough about putting my butt, or putting my full weight across those ribs. One thing I wish I had done is, you see I've got it in two pieces, and that's nice. I wish I'd have just gotten one bigger piece, so that it evenly distributed my weight across the entire thing. It doesn't actually distribute it across the entire... I mean, it distributes a lot of it, but where you're standing definitely gets more force. It's particle board. It's not that hard. It does flex. So before we get going, I got a couple test pieces of aluminum out, drilled some holes, and myself and my new friend here are going to just do a little bit of riveting together to refresh him. He, Andrew, had also taken the EAA Sport class, so he's already familiar. We're just doing a little bit of revisiting. So yeah, no real news to talk of. No rants either. I got nothing. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that's peeved me off, but not really. Other than myself for being fat. Hey, fatso, lose some damn weight. I'm so worried I'm gonna bend the crap out of that fuselage when I step in there. I'm having Andrew just back and forth like, okay, as I put half weight on this thing, is it going to crush my my fuselage? He goes, no, I don't think so. So, anyway, very nervously here, you're about to see me step into the cargo bay area, which is only designed to hold 120 pounds in flight, hold 220 pounds out of flight. So, I'm going to step very gently, and then we'll be watching back and forth. I also feel really guilty because I don't have any kind of hearing protection other than my my Beats earbuds. So when people come over and want some ear protection, if they don't have any, I just have to give them my David Clark's, which seems silly at the time. So, there we go. It's nice watching this video because as I step on it, I can actually tell that I'm not moving the fuselage at all, like barely. So, I'm happy with that. And there's the ladder to help. So, anyway, next video, my friend Andrew and I are going to finish, do some riveting. So, see you soon.